Ever lie in bed at like 2 a.m. just staring at the ceiling, and you get that feeling like you're the only person left on Earth?
Oh, absolutely. That strange pull to just slip out the door while everyone else is asleep.
Exactly. And today we're doing a deep dive into a story that just nails that exact feeling. We're talking about Call of the Night, or Yofukashi no Uta.
It's a really fascinating work. It started as a manga by Kotoyama, and you have to remember he built his reputation on something completely different.
Right, he did Dagashi Kashi, the comedy about traditional Japanese candy.
Yeah, so to pivot from that to a brooding vampire romance, it's a massive tonal shift. The manga just wrapped up in 2024, and the anime's second season aired in 2025.
From candy to vampires. So paint the picture for us. What's the actual setup?
Okay, so it centers on Ko Yamori. He's 14, a middle schooler, and he's just done, completely disillusioned. He stops going to class, gets severe insomnia.
And starts wandering the streets at night. It's a pretty relatable feeling, honestly. But usually when that happens in a story, something awful is about to happen.
Well, that's where this story flips the script. He meets Nazuna Nanakusa.
And she's the vampire.
She is, but she's not some scary monster. Not in the traditional sense. She's like this eccentric, beer-drinking, video game-playing vampire.
Wait, hold on. Beer and video games. That doesn't exactly sound like Dracula.
Not at all. She's so modern and disarming. She loves telling dirty jokes, but then gets completely flustered if anything gets genuinely romantic.
I see.
And that dynamic is so crucial because of the lore in this world. So Nazuna bites Ko, but nothing happens. He doesn't turn.
He doesn't. I thought the bite was the whole point.
Not here. In Call of the Night, the mechanics are tied to emotion. A human can only become a vampire if they're genuinely in love with the vampire who bites them.
Okay. So Ko isn't in love with her yet.
Right, he's just the kid who's intrigued by her, so he stays human.
So he basically gets a mission. He decides he wants this life to escape being human, so he has to make himself fall in love with this gamer vampire.
Within a year, yeah. It turns the whole predator trope into a romance quest. But really, the appeal of the show isn't just the plot, it's the atmosphere.
The feel of the night itself.
Exactly. The sources argue the night isn't just quiet. It's a space where social rules are suspended. The pressure to be productive just vanishes when the sun goes down.
That makes so much sense. During the day, you have school, work, expectations. At night, you're free. Nobody expects anything from you.
And that's why Ko finds it so addictive. The anime portrays this beautifully with its colors. Instead of just black and gray, the night is painted in these surreal, super-saturated purples and blues.
So it feels less like a city and more like a...
Like a dreamscape. A vast, private playground. It's genuinely therapeutic to watch.
It sounds it. But if he's just hanging out having a good time, where's the conflict? Is there an antagonist or is it just vibes?
Oh, there are definitely consequences. The story introduces a character named Anko Uguisu. She's a detective, and she's actively hunting vampires.
There it is.
Yeah, her presence just shatters that safe playground illusion. She represents the reality that you can't just run from your humanity without a cost. She's the wake-up call.
Got it. Now, before we wrap up, I saw a note about the music. This is kind of unusual, right?
It is. The title, Yofukashi no Uta, is actually from a song by the hip-hop duo Creepy Nuts. The manga was named after their song.
Which is incredibly rare.
Super rare. And then Creepy Nuts ended up providing the opening and ending themes for the anime. It created this perfect synergy where the music's rebellious night owl energy is just baked into the series' DNA.
That is fantastic.
Oh.
So what this all really gets at, for you listening, is that it's not just a vampire story. It's a look at why we feel that need to escape the 9-to-5 grind.
Right. It explores how we define freedom. Ko finds his purpose in the night because it lets him strip away all the daytime expectations.
It really does make you think. So here's a thought to leave you with. If you were truly disappointed with your daily life, would you find it therapeutic to abandon the sun completely, to live entirely in the night, even if it meant leaving your humanity behind?
A question worth losing a little sleep over.